That is correct, Nadine. Now, earlier today, that is what Sheriff Carmine Messino said that he was hoping for. And earlier today, when I was speaking with Alonka's dear friend, she did tell me that when they learned that they found her body, they were relieved because now Alonka could be reunited with her late husband.
Kept checking with everybody I knew on the beach, and no one had heard anything about her. So I just couldn't stand to let her just be gone.
For months, Marty Gardner, a dear friend of Bob and 82-year-old Alonka Needs, waited to learn what happened to her dear friend Alonka. And Tuesday, she found out.
On Tuesday, remains were discovered off of Tropical Shores Way on Fort Myers Beach by a contracted debris removal company deep within the mangroves.
I'm just so glad they found her and she gets to be with her husband now.
Alonka's husband, Bob, was also a hurricane victim, and he was found months ago by search and rescue crews.
These are not numbers. When I say the cause of death, when I say death, when I say it's 1 or 74, these are people's family members.
Or a friend like Marty, who knew the couple for 16 years.
Every New Year's Eve, we'd have a ton of company and we'd go down to the square and stay for the ball drop and the fireworks. And on the way back, we'd always stop at their house at 1 in the morning, and she would have food and drinks for us, and everybody would in their pool.
Neighbors told me the couple didn't want to evacuate, and a man who lived on the street for 40 years said before others left the island, they dropped off life jackets to the couple. And according to this LCSO report, she was wearing one when they found her body.
Charlie came through. It seemed like we'd always just stayed because nothing bad ever happened to Fort Myers Beach. And for that one, we all left at the last minute. It was just like, oh, we gotta go. So this one, I'm sure all these years later, I'm sure they just probably felt like, oh, we'll be fine.
Marty tells me the hardest part of all of this was knowing Cruz couldn't find her close friend. But now she and the Neese family have peace.
There was no closure for her family. So now there is, and I think they're very grateful for that.
Now, the medical examiner did determine the cause of death for Alonka was accidental drowning. Now, Marty did tell me that since the couple is back together, they will be cremated and their ashes will be released in the Gulf. Live from Fort Myers Beach, Brianna Brownlee, Fox 4.